Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this brown smoky eye my sister did on me. If you are interested and want to learn how to do it, please just keep watching. I'm just going in with Smarty Pants in the crease. I'm going to take Jet Setter. It's just a little bit deeper, more of a neutral taupe tone. And I'm just going to apply that a little bit lower than where I just did, just to give it a nice transition. Taking a more traditional eyeshadow brush, mainly focusing it on the outer 3/4. And taking a little bit of Sweetheart, I'm just going to blend that into the front. With the same blending brush that I was using for the crease. This will kind of soften up the look just a little bit and help blend out that darker shade. And take Rebel, which is more of a neutral brown, and just apply that to the middle of the lid. And I make sure to blend into both shades at the edges. A little bit of glitter just to darken that up because you don't want to lose the intensity there. Just at the outer half. I'm going to take Activist, which is a darker chocolate brown, and just apply that kind of in a V shape right at the outer corner of the eye. This will kind of deepen the eye up a little bit, give it a little bit more depth and dimension. And of course, going back in with glitter, you really want to make sure to build up these colors because when you blend them out, they kind of lose their intensity a little bit. Going back in with Smarty Pants and Sweetheart like we did in the first part of the eye, and just bringing that back in. Deepening up the crease a little bit more. Just really wanting to make sure that it's even with the other eye, as deep as the other eye, and as pigmented as the other eye. One thing I really like to do is on the same brush, putting the lighter shade, which is Leader, and on the other side I have Activist, so it's a lot easier to just blend the two together. And lastly, just going back in with Activist, just to deepen up that corner one more time. And then just blending out one last time. Just to soften up all the edges, make sure everything is nice and blended together. Then I'm going to take Charmer, which is this beautiful white shade. I'm just going to pop that right into her inner corner tear duct area. This will help kind of open up the eye a little bit since we use such dark shades. So taking a flat liner brush, I'm just going to go in with basically the same shades that we used on the eyelid in the same order, just on the lower line, smoking it out just a little bit. So taking Smarty Pants to begin with, blending that right underneath the eye. And then taking Rebel. With each color, I'm making sure not to take it in as far. So to finish up the eyes, I'm just going to take the Mary-Lou Manizer Highlight by theBalm. Just taking a little bit on my pinky and just popping it right on top of the Charmer. And also a little bit just right under the brow, just to lift it up a little bit. Next, we're just going to do a nice, simple, clean winged liner. So just starting, I like to start right at the middle of the eye. I want to make sure to do just very thin, short strokes. You can always build up. For this look, we're going to use the Ardell Demi Wispies in 110 with the Duo Eyelash Adhesive. We take the Telescopic Mascara from Loreal just to cover the false lashes so they blend with the real lashes, and a light coat on the bottom lashes. So that completes the look for the eyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish off the rest of her face just to complete the look. I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Perfect Flush Blush, which looks like this. I'm just going to kind of focus more on the bottom two shades that are a little bit darker. And I like to apply the blush a little bit higher up the cheekbone and bring it down towards the apple. But the bulk of the color is going to be right about over here on the cheekbone. Taking a little bit of that lighter shade right up at the top, I'm going to use this as kind of like a pre-highlight. Just because it's not so bright, but it will just apply a little bit of shimmer and lightness. A little bit down the center of the nose, the Cupid's bow. Going back in with the Mary-Lou Manizer highlight by theBalm, and I'm going to use this to actually highlight her face. So the same area, the tops of the cheekbones, I like to bring it up a little bit above the brow to lift it up again. A little down the center of the nose. Cupid's bow again. Chin, dusting over the forehead. I personally love a strong nose highlight. That's just what I prefer. So I'm just going to go in a little bit more on my finger, just down the bridge of her nose. I feel like this really helps to elongate the nose. Next is lips. I'm just going to be taking MAC Whirl lip liner just to go ahead and line the lip completely and fill it in as well. To top that off, I'm just going to be taking the Tarte LipSurgence in the shade Visionary. I'm mainly going to be focusing this at the center of the lip, just to give it a little bit more of a plump effect. To finish off the look, I'm just going to be setting her face with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. That's the completed look. So that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other suggestions as to any future videos you want to see in regards to makeup, please do let us know. Comment down below and we'll be sure to do that for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you guys like it. And don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye!